Another Major League Baseball game tonight as the Seattle Mariners, after coming off a 7-5 win, a 7-6 win over the Dodgers, come into game two looking for more. And we welcome you in. I'm Preston Vargas here for another live stream. It's the Mariners and Dodgers for the second night in a row. Last night, Dominic Canzone hit the go-ahead homer. Cal Raleigh hit a homer of his own. I think we had a total of 6 homers or 7 homers last night. The balls were definitely leaving the yard at Dodger Stadium last night. But we'll see what happens here tonight. As Edwin Diaz has come off the injured list for the Dodgers, so he is available in the bullpen to potentially close the game out. If needed, we'll see. But we will have Emerson Hancock on the mound for the Mariners tonight. 6-4 record, 3.16 ERA. Facing off against Eric Lauer, who is 5-5 in decisions this season. 4.83 ERA. 52 strikeouts. I believe this is the Dodgers' fifth string pitcher. Let me double check that. Yes. Coming into the rotation with Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow still on the injury list, but I think Glasnow might be coming back this weekend from what I've heard. So that's good news for him. So season splits, he came over from the Toronto Blue Jays. But he is 4-0 and it starts with the LA Dodgers, 3.35 ERA. Definitely slightly better when he's in LA than when he was in Toronto. So we'll see what happens there. We'll get the starting lineups. Pretty much the same starting lineup as it is the exact same starting lineup from last night. Cole Young leads off. Randy Arozarena batting second. J. Rod batting third. Canzone is batting fourth. Cal Raleigh batting fifth. Josh Naylor batting sixth. Rob Refsnyder, the designated hitter, batting seventh. Weston Wilson is batting eighth. And Colt Emerson batting ninth. Dalton Rushing still catcher today. Max Muncy is playing third. Tommy Edman playing second. Shortstop is Mookie Betts, and first baseman is Freddie Freeman. Outfield with Kyle Tucker in right, Teoscar Hernandez in left, and Andy Pajes in center. Exact same starting lineup, and just about the same batting order as well. Not really any changes in the lineup there. So we'll see what happens this evening. Yeah, the exact same starting lineup as last night. And of course, taking a look at last night, the Mariners won that game 7-6. In terms of home runs, Ohtani with the leadoff homer. And Cal Raleigh responded to the second. Julio Rodriguez, Rob Refsnyder each homered in the fourth. They had Max Muncy homering in the fifth. Then Canzone homered twice for the Mariners. One to tie it up and then to take the lead. So it came down to the last strike. But unfortunately, the Dodgers couldn't get the win over the Mariners last night. So we'll see what happens here this evening. As the trade deadline approaches, there was a trade earlier tonight. Logan O'Hoppe of the Angels, he is traded to the Texas Rangers. So, looking at where O'Hoppe is, I think Danny Jansen's still injured, so we'll see. I think that's a good trade for the Rangers. He replaces him for when he comes back. So, yeah, that's a good trade for them. We'll see who else is on the move. Also, other headlines. Let me get this correct. The Detroit Tigers, Tarek Skubal on the mound. Orioles beat them 10-9, but the Tigers had a 7-0 lead, which they blew. So Skubal had got his 1000th strikeout, and who knows if that's the curtain call for him on his Tigers career before Monday's trade deadline. It would be unfortunate for them to lose him, but I don't know. I think the Tigers may start to get healthy. If they can have a hot August and September, they've done that before. I go back to 2023. The Tigers have, I think they were nowhere near the conversation for the playoffs. Then went on a run in August, September. Then snuck into the playoffs, and I think don't think they went to the ALCS that season. I could be wrong, but they went on a good run, made the playoffs the next season, lost to the Mariners. So I think the Tigers can definitely stay in it. And they got a good team. They're just injured right now. I mean, they got a lot of their depth pieces. Kerry Carpenter, their DH, is still on the IL. They really don't have a fifth starting pitcher. That's the thing. You also have Will Vest injured. They were a little more injured earlier in the season in May, but they're starting to get healthy now. That's the thing. Just like the Dodgers here. Of course, Edwin Diaz activated off the IL, so he'll be back tonight. So we'll see how he does. So Eric Lauer on the mound for the Dodgers. 8 games with the team this season. His homers per 9 this season, 2.2. So we'll see. Like I said, the ball left the yard a lot yesterday as Cole Young is stepping up to the plate. Should be all ready to go here. So that's insane. The last time the Mariners beat the Dodgers in Dodger Stadium, 2009. So it's been 17 years. Cole Young's been playing good in his second full season. The first pitch is fouled off. We are underway from Dodger Stadium for Game 2 of this series. This is a second of 3 games. The next game is tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern. We will not have that game, unfortunately. Young pops that up foul. 0-2. It's definitely been good leading off. I think last night drew a hit by pitch. 0-2. So I'm going to miss strike 3. 1, 2, 3 for Cole Young. Now with Randy Arozarena coming to the plate. Last night Arozarena, he went 0 for 4. Could not get contact, but a 281 batter on the year. 13 homers, 47 RBI. First pitch is a swing and a miss, strike 1. Three-time All-Star. That pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Eric Lauer's 2-0 against the Mariners in his career. Arozarena fouls it off, 1-2 the count. One, two. Randy fouls it off. Eric Lauer, 31-year-old from from the Cleveland area. He spent the 2024 season in Korea with the Kia Tigers. 1-2. That's a bouncer ball to Lowry, throws to first, and Freeman couldn't handle that. In the dirt as Arozarena reaches for an infield single. So the Mariners have a runner at first with one away. So Eric Lauer went to Korea, then back to the majors with the Blue Jays on a minor league deal, 1-3 record there in Buffalo. DFA'd on May 11th, then the Dodgers picked him up 6 days later. Or actually, he was traded to the Dodgers in exchange for cash consideration and a player to be named later. So Julio Rodriguez, 2 for 4 last night. Homer, 2 RBI, and 2 runs scored last night. 257 batting average this season. Outside of a hot May, he hasn't really done much. Here's the 1-0. And Rodriguez pops it up. Rushing's there to make the play. 2 away for the Mariners in the top of the first. And this will bring up Dominic Canzone, the MVP last night. 2 homers hit off. One hit off of Robleski. And the other one hit off of Vesia. To near the exact same spot in center field. So top of the first, we're on our first. Dominic Canzone. We'll see if he can clear the bases here. First pitch is a strike on the change on the cutter. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Canzone fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. So Lauer stepped off. All right, here we go. 0-2 for Arozarena. 0-2 to Canzone. He fouls it off, stays alive. And Lauer throws to first to try to get Arozarena. Try to keep him honest there. Yo, 2. Arozarena going to second. I think they got it. Nope. Slid in to steal second. A 1-2 count to Canzone. So Arozarena in scoring position. Canzone fouls it off, stays alive. 1-2, and Canzone is hit. So he will go to first with 2 away. Runners at first and second for the Mariners. So here's Cal Raleigh, homered last night. A 166 batting average. 1-4 solo homer, 3 Ks last night. That's pretty much the Cal Raleigh experience this season, at least. Either go yard or strike out. And that's where his slump has been. This guy runs at first and second. Takes the first pitch for a strike. So his batting average last season, 247 down to 166. All the numbers are down. OPS of 579. This is definitely one of the biggest drop-offs from one season to the other in recent memory, in my opinion. 1-0. Raleigh swings at that one, misses. 1-1. And low and inside, 2-1. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Swung on the outside of the zone there. That's the problem. He's getting too aggressive with his swings. Two. Raleigh fouls it off. Again, that's another one where you don't necessarily need to swing at that. You could have let that go for a ball. Two. Misses high, 3-2. So ERA with the Dodgers, innings 1 through 2, 7.20. Bonus gets into the third, 1.47. 3-2. Raleigh fouls it off left side. So that one was in the zone. That was a good swing there. Here's the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swung on a miss, strike 3. And Raleigh sits down, leaves 2 on. We'll go to the bottom of the first with Shohei Ohtani leading off when we come back. All right, we are back. Shohei Ohtani, the DH, leading off. Andy Pajes batting second. Freddie Freeman batting third. Muncy batting fourth. Tommy Upton batting fifth. Mookie Betts batting sixth. Kyle Tucker batting seventh. Teoscar Hernandez batting eighth. And Dalton Rushing is batting ninth. Starting defense for the Seattle Mariners is Cal Raleigh at catcher. Emerson Hancock, the starter. 19 starts this season, 6-4 record, 3.16 ERA. Third base is Weston Wilson. The shortstop is Colt Emerson. Second base is Cole Young. And first base is Josh Naylor. Outfield, Canzone in right. Rodriguez in center and Rosarena in left. Shohei Ohtani, he had a leadoff homer in last night's ballgame. We'll see what he can do here as he takes the first pitch for a strike. So four-seam fastball tends to be his best one. The one that he goes to most often. Ohtani goes with that one. Swung and missed, strike two. So Ohtani, 553, his last few games, or excuse me, 353. Ohtani fouls it off. It might be playable. That goes into the seats. Yep. Oh, 2. Ohtani fouls it off right side, stays alive with an 0-2 count. Oh, 2. Ohtani swings and misses that one way out of the zone there. And Hancock strikes out Ohtani to start off the game. He was also outside the zone. So Andy Pajes to the plate. 262 batting average, 17 homers, 69 RBI. First pitch takes it outside 1-0. So Pajes 267. 859 OPS at home. 1-0. Swings a miss at that one. 1-1. One. Called strike. Strike two. One, two. Pajes fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. One, two. Pajes with a fly ball to left. Rosarena chasing, and that is gone. Andy Pajes with the homer in the bottom of the first, and the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead. That is number 18 for Andy Pajes on the season, giving the Dodgers the first lead of the ball game. Off the sweeper, and Pajes takes it yard. Freddie Freeman at the plate. .299 batting average, enjoying a great season. So that is probably his first homer since July 10th. So 19-day homerless drought ended there. 1-0. That one misses. 2-0. Freeman fouls it off. So last 7 games, .483 batting average, 4 doubles, 4 runs, and an RBI. And he had a chance with the bases loaded last night a couple times. And Freeman with a base hit to right. So with 1 out, Freeman is on with a 1-0 lead. So now Max Muncy, last night tied the Dodger Stadium home run record with Eric Karros, who is in the booth with Sportsnet LA doing the game. Muncy 256, 21 homers, 49 RBI. First pitch. That's a great pitch catch in the zone there, 0-1. Stands at 130, tied with Eric Karros, like I said. We'll see it. Tonight's the night he breaks it. 0-1. Just missed outside. 1-1. Just catches the zone there. Since the All-Star break, Max Muncy has had 4 go-ahead homers. The 1-2 to Muncy. Just misses high. 2-2. To Muncy. Fouls it off. Muncy with a double, 3 homers, 7 RBI in the last 6 games. This season, 98 games so far. 21 homers. 2-2. Swings and misses. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Hancock. 2 away for the Seattle Mariners. Or 2 away for the Dodgers. Now Tommy Edman comes to the plate. This season, with a minimum 115 plate appearances, .343 batting average, .417 OPP, .917 OPS. So really, he took the lead in batting average for the season. Edman fouls that off. That's what it said. Well, looks like Otto Lopez of the Marlins, 328. Only 32 games. I guess this is the minimum you had to play. Even though he hasn't played much. Spells that off 0-2. Of course, the Mariners trying to get back into the swing of things here. Last night definitely helps them getting the win. Oh, 2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. 3 strikeouts for Hancock. 1 left on for the Dodgers, but not before Andy Pages sends him deep and gives the Dodgers a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back. We are back. Andy Pages home run is the difference here in this ball game as the Dodgers lead it 1-0 over the Seattle Mariners. Now Josh Naylor comes to the plate here for Seattle. First pitch is high and outside, 1-0. He has a career-high 19-game on-base streak right now. 261 batting average, only 8 homers, 37 RBI. Naylor fouls it off. Came over during the deadline last year. I believe he was at Arizona. I think he went from Cleveland to Arizona, and then he went to Seattle at the deadline. 1-1, down the middle, strike 2 on the slider. Yes, I was right. Signed with the Diamondbacks, played the first half of the season with them before getting traded to Seattle at the deadline. Chopper to second, throw to first is in time. 1 away for the Mariners in the top half of the second. So, of course, with the Guardians, Naylor made the All-Star team in 2024. His only All-Star nod. Also plays for Team Canada at the World Baseball Classic. Now Rob Refsnyder came back for the first time in over a month. Last night hit a home run. Takes the first pitch outside for a strike. He's from the Southern California area. His parents were Philly fans and hated the Dodgers. And as the 1-0 comes in, down the middle, 1-1. So Rob Refsnyder, he also had a double as well, in addition to the home run. So like I was saying, his parents were Philly fans and hated the Dodgers, so he grew up going to Angel games. Average versus left-handed pitchers. Two on. Refsnyder pops it up third base side. Muncy and Russian giving chase, and that hits the netting. Here's a 2-2 to Graf Snyder. He pops that up and fouled. Stays alive. Two ground ball to third. Muncy throw to first. Bouncer, and he got him in time. 2 away for the Mariners in the second. So Bouncer, good field there by Freeman. So here's Weston Wilson, 213 batting average, 3 homers, 10 RBI on the season. Here's the pitch. Missing outside. 1-0. So we're talking about Nail a little earlier. He was actually traded to the Diamondbacks the 24-25 offseason for Slade Sassoni. That pitch outside 2-0. So 39 games, 18 with Seattle, 194, 2 homers, 7 RBI, 18 games with the Mariners. 2-0. Hits the zone there, 2-1. So traded to Arizona. Nail was traded to Arizona for Slade Sassoni. In my opinion, that might have been a bad trade for the Guardians. Signed a 1-year deal. $10.9 million. To second, throw to first in time. 1, 2, 3. In the order for the Mariners, they go. We go to the bottom of the second with Mookie Betts come to the plate. All right, we are back. So it looks like MLB has a ballpark expedition presented by T-Mobile where you can have a journey to all 30 ballparks. I think that's paid for by T-Mobile, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, I entered that. I encourage you guys to do it as well. Mookie Betts at the plate. First pitch fouled off. 0-1. Oh, 1 misses low outside. 1-1. Here we go. 1-1. It's Mookie. Just misses high. 2-1. Here we go. 2-1 to Betts. Outside and in. 3-1. Three one to Betts. Drives to center. And easy play there for J-Rod for the first out. And here we go. Kyle Tucker going to the plate. 240 batting average. 333, 2 homers, 3 RBI, 3 walks last 4 games. He's been playing better. Bit of a drop-off from last season to this season. Since joining the Dodgers in free agency, first pitch fouled off. 0-1. Oh-1. Tucker fouls it off. 0-2 the count. And hit hard up the middle. Emerson gets it at short and throws to first in time. 2 away for the Dodgers. Now, this is Teoscar Hernandez at the plate. .247 had his 5-game hit streak snapped last night. Last 6 games, .304, 2 doubles. Even though he went 0 for 4 last night, Hernandez pops it up center field. Rodriguez working for that. Makes the play there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 in the order. Go the Dodgers. We'll go to the third when we come back. And we are back. Still 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. They went 1, 2, 3 in the inning. Now we go to the third. Mariners come up. as Colton Emerson comes to the plate. 202 batting average this year, 7 homers, 21 RBI, 5 for 14, double, 4 runs last 4 games. He had a big contract signed before he played in the majors. Definitely a little risky there. '22nd overall pick in 23. 21-year-old, his first MLB season. 0-2. Check swing, and he went. Called strike 3. Third strikeout for Lauer of the game. So now we go back to the top of the order with Cole Young at the plate. Here's the first pitch. That one misses low outside. Takes ball 1, 1-0 to Cole Young. One-zero pitch. That misses high, 2-0. To a pitch to Young. And he fouls that one off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one. Young with a ground ball, and the dive couldn't. Mets couldn't dive for it, and the Mariners have a runner on. Takes 2 steps in the batter's box, and Young drills it. Mookie laid out there, couldn't get on that one. Here's Randy Arozarena, 0 for 1 in the ballgame so far. First pitch outside, 1-0. He's hitless in the first 2 games of this. The first 2 games of this series so far. Be a free agent in the offseason. See if Seattle wants him back. That one misses. 2-0. Came over from the Tampa Bay Rays at the deadline. 2024. So 2-0 to Randy. Arozarena fouls it off. 2-1. It's a good chopper there. It's 2-1 pitch to Randy Arozarena. Pops it up foul. 0-2. Here's the 2-2. That catches the zone. Called strike 3, and Arozarena's going to challenge. 37% success rate, and that hits the zone. Nothing will change there. That's a strikeout for Randy Arozarena. Mariners have 1 challenge remaining, the 4th for Eric Lauer. So let's see. So Leo Rodriguez with 2 outs, runner on first. He fouls that one off to start on 1. Rodriguez 0 for 1 with a pop out, 257. Batting average 16 homers, 46 RBI. 0-1. Misses high, 1-1. One one, and Rodriguez spells it off. 1-2 the count. And the 1-2, J-Rod, he throws to first. Lauer throws to first. Trying to keep Young honest there. Now the 1-2 to Julio Rodriguez. Here's a pitch. Misses high. 2-2. Two pitch. So that's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Young goes in and he is tagged out to end the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. It is 1-0 to the Dodgers. Okay, we are back. So we hit the 11 o'clock hour on the East Coast The Mariners trail 1-0 to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers up to the plate with Dalton rushing. Takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Rushing takes that deep to left. Arozarena on the run. On the track, makes the play. One away for the Dodgers. We go back to the top of the order. It's Shohei Ohtani. Here we go. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. His first time up. First pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0. Swing miss, strike 1. 1-1 the count. Here's 1-1 pitch. Check swing. And he did not go. 2-1. The count to Shohei Ohtani. 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off. 2-2. Yeah, that kind of got Raleigh there. Let's see that again. Oh yeah, got him right in the left shoulder there. Two. Ohtani fouls that first base side. Oh, 2 to Shohei. He fouls it off. Two. Ohtani with a base hit to right. And he will head into first with a 1-out single. Here's Andy Pages, had the homer back in the first to give the Dodgers the lead here. First pitch taken down the middle for a strike on the sinker. One pitch. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just took the 77-mile-an-hour sweeper. 1-1, Pages gets a base hit. Ohtani on the run goes to third, and runners will be in the corners with 1 out for the Dodgers in the bottom of the third. And now it's Freddie Freeman to plate here. So with runners at first and third, Freeman singled his first time up. He has a single, getting his batting average back to above 300. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his back, ground ball to third. Oh, a misplay there. And Ohtani scores. It's 2-0 to the Dodgers in the bottom of the third. And they'll have runners at first and second with one out. Bat was broken there. Just couldn't play it there. At third base as Max Muncy will come to plate here. So Muncy fouls that off to start 0-1. Muncy is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, 255 batting average, 221. In terms of home runs, 0-1. Muncy swings and misses that one, strike 2. Oh, 2. Muncy fouls it off. Stays alive, 0-2 now. And the 50th pitch for Hancock is outside, 1-2. Here's 1-2. Just misses. 2-2 the count. There's Hancock from Cairo, Georgia. I want to say that's the same town as Jackie Robinson. 2-2. Muncy, deep fly to left hand, caught by Rosarena. And nope, runner at Pies won't tag. So Cairo, Georgia, just north of Tallahassee, Florida, the southwestern corner of the state. Around Thomasville, Bainbridge, if you're familiar with that area. South of Albany, west of Valdosta. Here's Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 1. 340 batting average. Of course, in his limited time, he's doing pretty well. So Tommy Edman to the plate, runners at first and second with 2 outs. First pitch is fouled off. And the 0-1 just misses outside. 1-1 the count. One. Edman, ground ball to first. It's a fair ball. Toss to Hancock. He steps on the bag. The 1-run scores in the inning. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back to start the fourth inning off with the Mariners coming to plate. So Julio Rodriguez, who was at the plate when Cole Young got caught stealing, and Rodriguez takes that deep to right, and easy play made there for Tucker, one away. Eric Lauer playing great so far. Of course, he has the 4-0 record coming into this game with the Dodgers. So here's Canzone back up after getting hit by pitch his last time up. So the Mariners offense 24th in chase percentage. That first pitch misses high inside. 1-0. One 0 to Canzone. Just catches the zone there. 1-1. So look at the replay. That just caught the zone. He's done good so far. 3 homers in his last 3 games. Just outside, 2-1. Two 1 to Canzone. Swung on a miss, strike 2. So it's pitch number 60 for Eric Lauer. 2-2. Just outside, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the payoff. Canzone, the fly ball to right. Tucker's there, moving around him, makes the play. 2 away for Seattle. So Cal Raleigh will come back to the plate here. What I've observed with Cal Raleigh, he keeps swinging out of the zone. Most of his pitches, except for one, we're out of the zone. Here's the first pitch. Raleigh gets a piece of that one. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fouls that one off. 0-2. Again, that one was just high. Oh, 2 to Raleigh in the dirt. 1-2. It's 1-2 to Cal. Raleigh skies out to center. Paez giving chase on the track and makes the play there to go to retire the side. Mookie Betts still up in the bottom of the 4th when we come back. Welcome back. 2-0 lead for the Dodgers in the bottom of the fourth. And here we go. Mookie Betts coming to plate here. Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning. Betts 0 for 1 with the flyout. First pitch outside. 1-0. Betts splits the gap for a base hit. Leadoff base hit for Mookie Betts. And the Dodgers will have a runner on first. Now it's Kyle Tucker at the plate with the runner at first. Ground out his first time up. First pitch. Catches his own there. 0-1. Tucker's 0 for 1 with a ground out. .259 batting average on the year. That's a fly ball to right. And the play's made by Canzone. 1 away. So here is Teoscar Hernandez coming to plate here. First pitch is a swing and miss, strike 1. Oh, 1. Hernandez fouls it away. 0-2. Hernandez fouls it, or that's popped up, but it'll reach the seats. Took a ricochet into around the first row or so. And outside, 1-2, the count still. The outside, 2-2. Trying to throw to Betts. Does not go. Two. Hernandez with a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez on the track. And he can't make the play. And Betts will go to third. It's a double for Teoscar Hernandez. J-Rod was close to making that play on the warning track. So here's Dalton rushing 0 for 1, 255 batting average on the year. First pitch. Takes that one for a strike, 1-1. Rushing 0 for 1, 255 batting average, 11 homers. He's got a good opportunity here with runners in scoring position. First pitch, or second pitch, is a swing and miss, strike 2. Don't know what happened with Hancock as he's stepping off. 0-2. This is low outside, 1-2. One-two to Rushing. Fouls it off. One-two, called strike 3. And the fourth strikeout for Emerson Hancock tonight. So go back top of the order, Shohei Ohtani. So the 1-2-3 batter is 5 for 6, home run, 2 RBI, 2 runs scored tonight. And they're going to put Ohtani at first to load the bases. Fans don't like it, but it's the smart decision for the Mariners to do. So 2 hits for Randy Pages as he comes to the plate. And the homer and the single looking to drive in another run here. First pitch on the outside. That pitch fouled off. 1-1. And the 1-1 swung and missed, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Pages. So Pages with runners in scoring position is 330. 9 doubles, 9 homers, 56 RBI. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Pages fouls it off. Stays alive. 1-2. Trying to extend the lead here. He blew the game open with a grand slam. 1-2. Low inside. 2-2 the count. And Hancock steps off. Looks like meeting at the mound. Raleigh and Hancock. So that gives us a chance to remind you that we will be live once again tomorrow night for our WNBA game of the night as the New York Liberty take on the Las Vegas Aces. Coverage starts at 10 o'clock Eastern here on the channel. Make sure to tune to that. Major League Baseball action returns on Friday as the New York Yankees take on the Chicago Cubs at 2:20 Eastern. Plus, watch the Dodgers take on the Red Sox. Game 1 of that series, 10-10 on Friday. So we're definitely Dodger heavy this week. Pages. Ground ball to third that gets through. And it'll be an infield single. Run scores. Base is still loaded, but the Dodgers lead at 3-0. RBI single. Infield single for Andy Pages. So was that Weston Wilson who bobbled that one at third? Let's see that again. So Wilson tried to go in, just missed it on the field. Then Emerson picked it up to save disaster. So an infield single for Andy Pages. First pitch outside, 1-0. It's back above 300, 2 singles, RBI scored. So Tani is at second. Freeman pops it up third base side, but looks like, and Emerson's going to get that. So that'll be the inning. 1 run scores, but they leave all 3 stranded. We go to the 5th when we come back. All right, we are back. 3-0 lead for the Dodgers as we go to the 5th. So it is Josh Naylor up at the plate for Seattle. 0 for 1, ground out, 260 batting average on the year. He's done pretty well for himself. As he pops it up third base side, it's going to go into the stands. So 4 scoreless for Eric Lauer. It's done pretty well. 68 pitches for him thrown. And Naylor, fly ball. Pajes tracks it down and 1 away. So Ref Snyder to the plate 0 for 1. It's definitely great in the Mariners win last night. Looking for more here. Ref Snyder at the plate. First pitch misses high. 1-0. So Ref Snyder 0 for 1 with a ground out. 145 batting average. 4 homers, 11 RBI. 1-0. Ref Snyder pops it up. Rushing. Tracks back. And makes the play. 2 away for Seattle in the top of the 5th. So here is Weston Wilson 0 for 1. Hasn't played well defensively tonight. Had that bobble. The bases loaded situation allowed the run to score. Mariners bench tonight. Don't really have a third baseman. Maybe J.P. Crawford. Actually, that's the one change that they made. Crawford was in the starting lineup last night for Seattle. At shortstop, Emerson was at third. 1-1. Wilson fouls it off. 1-2. The count. .74 total pitches for Lauer. He had a high of 24 back in the first inning. 1-2. Misses low inside. 2-2. Wilson fouls it off. Pretty good battle here between Lauer and Wilson. 2-2. Wilson, soft grounder to short, throw to first in time. So we're halfway through this one. Dodgers still lead at 3-0. All right, we are back as we go to the bottom of the fifth here. Muncie at the plate. Emerson Hancock, 78 pitches. That's the 79th there, and that is a strike on the changeup. So Muncie 0 for 2, strikeout and a lineout. 0-1, misses high. 1-1. Muncie swings a miss of that one out of the zone. 1-2. One, two. Just outside. 2-2 the count. And ground ball to first. Muncie stumbled on the run there, and he is going to be out. Went away in the bottom of the fifth for the Dodgers. Edmond at the plate, 0 for 2. The ball game so far. So that's good news. Will Smith starting baseball activities once again. Of course, he's been injured. First pitch to Edmonds is a strike. Snap pitch on the outside. 2-2. Definitely close to any of them there. Oh, to Edmond. Low outside. 2-2. Or excuse me, 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Just catches the zone there. Fifth strikeout for Hancock and 2 away for the Dodgers. So here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 2, single and a run scored. First pitch, check swing. Just misses there, 1-0. Outside. 2 balls, no strike. Or no, 2 balls, no strikes to Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. 2-0 pitch. Catches the zone there, 2-1. Hancock already at 90 pitches. We'll see how long he goes for here. 2-1. Just high, 3-1. I would probably expect some movement in the bullpen for Seattle. We'll see what happens. Three one to Betts. Betts, fly ball to right. And Canzone's under it to retire the side. So we'll head to the 6th when we come back. Alright, so we are back. That pitch fouled off.
Oh man, you almost had a shot of redemption and you were ready. Back feeling a lot better, right? Didn't see me fall out of the chair, get out of the way. I just stood my ground. I even stuck out my right hand to make the catch. Ball just didn't find me.
The outside, 2-1.
Just glad you didn't try to go meet the ball like Freddie did on the pickoff throw. Yes, that would have been bad news. That would have gone well. High fly to left field.
That's a high fly to left.
Pull number 6, the first out of the 6.
And the first down of 6, that's Teoscar Hernandez making the play there. One away.
Trend this evening. Here in the old scorebook, he's retired every leadoff hitter so far.
So Lars retired every leadoff hitter so far. That's
The guy coming up here, Nicole Young,
great there.
has a hit against him. Since that base hit in the 3rd inning, he's retired 8 straight.
As he retires 8 straight batters. So that pitch to Young. Misses for a ball, 1-0.
Rodriguez begins to throw.
So it looks like Rodriguez begins to throw for the Dodgers. 1-0 pitch. Just misses. 2-0. Two 0 to Young. Just outside, just inside, and high, 3-0.
That's back to the conversation we had last night as it comes to Justin Robleski, where it's like in a perfect world, Robleski's a weapon out of the bullpen, and in a perfect world, there's probably not a spot for air to power, but how often is the world perfect? Right.
Called strike, 3-1. So Young's 1 for 2. He had the hit by pitch earlier in the ball game. 3-1 pitch outside. Comes with the cutter, and he will draw the walk. So 1 out with the runner at first. Randy Arozarena steps up. A total of 86 pitches. We'll see if he's going to come out of the game soon. Seattle's 0 for 8 against the cutter. Arozarena at the plate. Bounces 1 to short. Toss to first in time. Toss to second in time. Toss to first is also in time. To end the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th when we come back. All right, we are back. Dodgers with a 3-0 lead over the Mariners. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. So Michael Rucker will be on the mound for the Mariners. Emerson Hancock's night is done. After allowing 3 runs, 17 games, over 2 in decisions, 4.34 ERA in 12 innings, 23 strikeouts. Kyle Tucker at the plate, first pitch, second for a ball, 1-0. We're starting 3 years he's pinch hit in the majors. Or so pitch. Just low, 2-1. Two one. Outside, three balls and 1 strike. Just catch its zone there. 3-2. Tucker did not like that one. That's going to go to right. Can zone under it. And makes the play. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th for the Dodgers. Now it's Teoscar Hernandez coming to the plate here. Spelled off on 1. 0-1. Ball passes by him. 1-1. Hernandez ground to short, throw to first in time. 2 away for the Dodgers. Yep. Dalton Rushing 0 for 2, fly out and a strikeout, 254. Batting average 11 homers, 33 RBI. See what he can do here. Get something for the Dodgers. First pitch, pass ball, 1-0. And that is going to be a base hit for Rushing opposite field. With 2 outs. The runner on first. So that brings up Shohei Ohtani here in the 6th inning. With a runner at first. 2 away. The outside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Just tying outside, 2-0.
Certainly not what Shohei was looking for right there. Geared up for one thing and then
Called strike. 2-2 the count. Two. Just low inside. 3-2.
Red Star coming for rushing here on a 3-2.
3-2. Ohtani with a shot to left. That's going to be a base hit opposite field. Rushing's going to round third and go home. The throw is not in time. RBI double for Ohtani, and the Dodgers lead 4-0.
Out over the plate a little higher than the pitches that Rucker had thrown previous. Smokes that thing 111 off the bat. I almost thought he hit it too hard. I thought he hit it too hard. He was going to play off the wall. The rush was moving. Got a good jump. 5 hits in 2 games.
So 5 hits, 2 games. Paez up. 2 singles, homer, 2 RBI. Runner on second. We'll see if Paez can send Ohtani home. So that pitch just outside, 1-1.
He's sprinkling in a hit here and a hit there, but was below 200 in the second half coming into this ball game. Here it is. Top 3 in the order for the Dodgers in this game. On base 8 of the 10 times they've been out. 7 for 9.
So the count is 2-2. Lays off that one. 3-2 the count now. Paez deep to right. And it's playable. Plays made to retire the side. But Ohtani with the RBI double gives the Dodgers a 4-0 lead. We'll be back. All right, we are back. Eric Lauer, 87 pitches. His night is done. He's done pretty well so far. Only one hit allowed through the ball game. No runs allowed. So he has a shutout. We go to this top of the 7th. So we are just past the midnight hour here in this one. And called to the bullpen here is Alex Vesia. Played last night. Allowed the second homer to Dominic Canzone. 1-1 record, 2.75 ERA. Julio Rodriguez for the first time, and it's a called strike. Here's the 1-1. That one just low. 0-2. Yeah, it was close, but it was the right call. That should not that close, in all honesty. Time called by J-Rod. So Rodriguez 0 for 2, pop out, fly out, 256 batting average on the year. Two to Rodriguez. This is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two. And Rodriguez flies it to right. And play made by Kyle Tucker. 1 away in the top of the 7th. Canzone comes to plate. 0 for 1. Two homers last night against Robleski. Vesia is 0 for 1. Hit by pitch. 262 batting average. 18 homers. 49 RBI. First pitch, Canzone fouls it off. Take a look at the homer against Vesia. Right to center field. Now Canzone at the plate. He's got an 0-1 count. Check swing. They say he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's pitch. Canzone makes Pages chase for it again. He is on the track, turning around and makes the play. 2 away. As a reminder, our Major League Soccer Game of the Week takes us to the Pacific Northwest as the Vancouver Whitecaps are set to take on LAFC. Thomas Mueller and Vancouver against LAFC. I should say Western Canada, not the Pacific Northwest, even though it's that same region. So that pitch outside, 1-0. Raleigh 0 for 2 in the ball game. So it is Thomas Mueller. Thomas Mueller in Vancouver against Son Heung-min and LAFC. That's a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Raleigh, and that misses low outside, 2-1. That's key there for Cal Raleigh. Only swing at the good ones, and he should be fine. 2-1. Outside, 3-1.
Allow 0 or 1 hit. They had 6 cases of that ball last year. Already 7 with 2 months left.
It's 3-1 to Raleigh. Down the middle, 3-2. Here's the payoff to Raleigh. And called strike. And challenge coming for Raleigh. That's a good challenge there. Let's see. A look at the ABS. And it's a ball. Cal Raleigh is on base. Draws the walk. Just off by 0.8. And he continues here. 2-out walk for Cal Raleigh. So that gives a chance for Josh Naylor in the top of the 7th to do something here. He's 0 for 2, ground out and fly out. A lefty-lefty matchup. Fouls it off. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 to Naylor. He fouls it off to the backstop 0-2. Oh, 2. And fly ball to left. And Hernandez makes the play to go to the 7th inning stretch. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th when we come back. All right, we are back. And just a reminder, we will be on for another Dodger game. Red Sox-Dodgers Friday at 10:10. As Cole Wilcox comes to the plate for the Mariners. Just 1 home run allowed this season with an ERA of 3.42. So he'll have to start off with Freddie Freeman at the plate. So 4-0 lead for the Dodgers. His first pitch called strike 1-0. 2 for 3, 2 singles, RBI scored. Pitched in 1 game with the Rays last year. They're getting promoted to the big leagues for the first time. Freeman. This guy's at the center, and the play is made by Julio Rodriguez. 1 away. So it's Max Muncy coming to plate. 0 for 3, 254 is the batting average, 21 homers, 49 RBI. Muncy stands in here. Takes a ball inside, 1-0. One out to Muncy. Muncy gets that past second base and a base hit. First hit of the ball game for Max Muncy. Great soft grounder there on the right side. Now it's Tommy Edman, 0 for 3. Batting average down to 333. Two strikeouts for him tonight. He's got a good batting average, but I think he just fouled the lead. His first pitch for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Check swing, misses. 1-1 the count. One. Outside. 2-1. So you got Tanner Scott warming up the bullpen for the Dodgers. Probably coming in the 8th inning. 2-1. Missing outside. 3-1. We'll see if we see Edwin Diaz tonight. I don't expect to see him unless Seattle somehow scores a run in the top of the 8th or the top of the 9th. Called strike 3-2. Edman gets that off the bat. Oh, great play there. Throw to first. And it gets the double play. Don't know what Muncy was doing there, but that ends the inning. We'll be back for the 8th coming up. All right, we are back. 4-0 lead still for the Dodgers. Top of the 8th. No one out. So no runs on just one hit for the Mariners. Here's Tanner Scott. 2.32 ERA, 55 strikeouts, and 45 appearances this season. Here's Ref Snyder to the plate to start us off. First pitch misses high, 1-0. Swung on a miss, strike one. So 7, 8, 9 are due up for Seattle here. One. Swung on a miss, strike two. So 1-2 to Ref Snyder. Swung and a miss, strike three. Ref Snyder 0 for 3 now. Now it's Weston Wilson coming into the game. Oh for 2, 2 groundouts. Got a 208 batting average, 3 homers, 10 RBI. First pitch misses. 1-0. And just inside. 2-0 the count. Two pitch, swung and a miss, strike one. Two one pitch to Wilson, swung on a miss, strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Wilson rips that into left center. That's going to go to the wall. And he is on for a double. Weston Wilson with 1 away. So meeting at the mound between Rushing and Scott. So Mitch Garver's going to come in to pinch hit for Emerson. 125's last 12 games, a 180 hitter on the year. Definitely a big drop off for him. So 47 games, 180 batting average. 4 homers, 14 RBI. He's got a runner at second with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Garver blasts one deep to left. To the wall. And what a play! Teoscar Hernandez keeps it in the yard. play in left field. So Teoscar Hernandez steps up on the chain link fence. That wasn't leaving the yard. That would have been off the chains of the bullpen door. Climbed the bullpen door. And Young, opposite field, let Megan Hernandez work again to the corner, and it will hit the stands for a foul ball, not a home run. Should clarify. So last two pitches, Megan Hernandez working the outfield. Nearly got that one. So 0-1. Young to left center. That lands for a base hit. Pages throws inside. That's going to score a run for the Mariners. Weston Wilson comes in, and the Mariners trail at 4-1. So now it's Randy Arozarena to the plate here. 0 for 3. The RBI single there for Young. Arozarena misses low, 1-0. Arozarena to short. Throw to second in time to get the force out there. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, where the Dodgers are due up. All right, we are back. Teoscar Hernandez, great defensive 7th inning. As Mookie Betts comes to the plate here, where Alex Hoppe at the plate on the mound for the Mariners. 22 games played, 6.12 ERA, 29 strikeouts in 25 innings. 1-0. Called strike. Strike one. And now look who's warming up. It's Edwin Diaz. He's possibly going to come in for his first game since April. Bet skies went deep to right. And that is foul. That was close. He had some bone chips in his elbow, they're saying.
But it helps explain why he didn't quite look right early on this season, and he said it's as good as he's felt in a long time.
Says he's feeling as good as he's felt in a long time. That's the good news. And Betts can lay off that one. He is rung up on strikes. Excuse me. And Kyle Tucker is going to come to the plate, who is 0 for 3. Two flyouts and a ground out. First pitch grounded foul back. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. To second. Underhand toss to first in time. 2 away in the bottom of the 8th. So Teoscar Hernandez coming up to plate here. One for 3 with a double, 248 batting average, 8 homers, 37 RBI. First pitch swung on a miss, way outside the zone there. No need to swing at that, and he knows it. A 1. Swung and missed, and again, low outside the zone. So Alex Hoppe, a 27-year-old rookie. 0-2. He lets that one go. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hernandez fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Misses low. 2-2. Two. Hernandez fouls it off, stays alive in the 8th. Two. Stays alive. It's fouled off again. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. We go to the top of the 9th. As Edwin Diaz is set to make his return. And they're going to keep it right here. You will stay here and soak this in. Edwin Diaz's entrance. Oh, they went to commercial. So we won't see the full run up for Edwin Diaz. We'll take a break. Edwin Diaz on to protect a 4-1 lead for the Dodgers. All right, the trumpets are out. We are back. The Mariners are due up. Last chance for them. Seven games for Diaz. First game since April. 4 for 5 in saves this season. ERA of 10.5. As Julio Rodriguez is up 0 for 3. So, of course, Edwin Diaz playing his first game since April. And J-Rod, fly ball to left. Hernandez under it. Oh, nope, it's going to be Pajes to get there. So, one away here in the top of the ninth. Ganzone, first pitch, fouled off, 0-1.
And this is the whole thing. Dave Robertson put him right into the closer's role. That's why they took as long as they did to bring him back. He probably would have been ready to come back a couple weeks ago, but extra rehab.
The 0-1 outside, 1-1.
Didn't get to return against his old team, the Mets, but remember it all began with the Mariners for Diaz.
Outside, 2-1.
His first All-Star team with Seattle. 57 saves his last season with the Mariners to lead the league. He got traded to the Mets with Robinson Cano in it. 7-player deal.
2-1. Canzone rips it down the left field line, and that will be a ground rule double. So double for Canzone. He's been a big factor so far in this one.
You go back to that fly ball that Julio hit, that was 104 off of the bat. So two hitters, and both of them squared the ball up, or I should say hit it hard.
So Cal Raleigh 0 for 2 with the walk. First pitch. Raleigh sends one deep to right. On the warning track is Tucker, and he makes the play. And it looks like Canzone will tag.
I mean, we're seeing outs, but that one was 105. Yeah, everybody's like, okay, yeah.
So it was 105 off.
Rehab stuff. But all three have been over 100 miles an hour.
So far, Diaz looking good. He has Josh Naylor 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Mariners trying to get the tying run to the plate.
First pitch. Ooh, Naylor fouls it off himself. And then
Last chance for Naylor to extend that on base.
a bit of discomfort now. Hit the ground and fouled off inside of his knee. A 1. Naylor fouls it off. Mariners down to their final strike of the evening. Fans on their feet. 0-2. Naylor stays alive. Count still 0-2. Of course, 7 Diaz bobblehead night as well. Diaz steps off. Here's the 0-2 to Diaz. Naylor. Fly ball to right. Tucker on the move. And it goes down for a base hit. Naylor's into second for an RBI double. It's 4-2. It's definitely driven out to right. Tucker almost got it. Just went over his glove. 96 miles an hour off the bat.
Everyone just hoping Tuck could run it down. I don't know if Naylor's in some pain there holding that wrist. But a season full of injuries for Josh Naylor. All right, so the tying run is coming up for the Mariners in the form of Luke Raley.
So Luke Raley is coming up to the plate. He is pinch hitting right now. That is 22 home runs in his first year with the Mariners. Replacing Ref Snyder in the lineup. The first pitch misses low, 1-0. And it looks like Rushing is going to challenge that. And they lost that challenge. Dodgers still have 1. It's definitely a great time to challenge there. 1-0. Ground ball to first. Freeman steps. That's a line out. The game is over. The Dodgers tie up the series, win it 4-2 over the Mariners. And they can win the series tomorrow. The game at 10:10 Eastern. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow at 10 for WNBA action game of the week, Liberty and Aces. But the Dodgers are winners, 4-2. The win goes to Eric Lauer. Loss goes to Emerson Hancock. And Edwin Diaz gets the save, his 5th of the year. So from Dodger Stadium, I'm Preston Vargas saying so long. We'll see you again next time.